Closing nightmare. In 2005, we closed on a house in Texas. At closing, we were informed that the husband who co-owned the house that we were buying with his wife was suddenly called out of the country. We were asked if we could wait a week for closing. We had my mother-in-law at our old place coordinating the movers. As we were at our office, our furniture was being loaded onto their truck. We said no, and we asked for more options. Our realtor and theirs went into a different room for about 20 minutes and came back. Our realtor pulled us out of the building and said apparently the owner had an arrest warrant out for him. And these are juicy, and he's not coming back anytime soon.
Ooh.
They needed to get him the documents, have him sign, and mail them back to us. The second option they offered us was for us to pay rent and move into the house for a week. We would be charged $100 a day, and then by the end of the week, we would receive all the paperwork, and the house would be officially ours. That's
Sounds
$700
fishy.
bucks.
That sounds fishy.
I would be like, it's your fault. Like, you know what I mean?
It's his fault that he got an arrest warrant.
And he dipped.
God only knows. It couldn't have been his fault.
Anyways, nope. Why would we pay $700, and why would it take a week? Could we not FedEx the documents internationally, have him sign them, and get them back to us 2 days max? After some more discussion, the final offer was a 4-day turnaround, and the sellers would charge us $25 a day, which the realtors would both pay out of their own pockets to close the home. We were given the keys and documents signed by the owner, assuring us that we would have full possession of the house within 5 days, or the deal would become null and void, and we would be reimbursed $20,000 for our moving costs, time, and emotional distress. Not sure how enforceable it was, especially from someone on the run from the law. We arrived at the house minutes before the movers. We started cleaning up the place. It's required that a cleaning company give the house a cleaning, but whoever they hired seemed like they were not. ...
Oh.
As we were cleaning, we were finding all of these illegal items. We let the police know. They came and collected the stuff and did a quick walkthrough of the home. We find out that the guy who owned the house has a warrant out for selling drugs. Yep, that checks out.
Knew it.
Yep. Movers and police are gone. We are settling in. It's nighttime, and we are still unpacking when the doorbell rings. We open it up, and a young man is looking at me, maybe around 20. He's surprised to see me. Oh, he was coming back for the illegal substances.
Oh, he was.
Yep. He asked to speak to previous owner's name, and I say that he sold the house to me, and he is gone. He asks me if I know how far away he moved, and I honestly say that I think he left the country. After a few awkward seconds, he then thanks me, says that I have a beautiful home, and then leaves. I feel like he wanted to ask me if I was a new dealer. Over the next few days, from 8 p.m. to 2 in the morning, we would have our doorbell rung almost 10 to 20 times a night. I finally got a sign and put it on the door saying, home has new owners. Old owners have moved out of the country. That cut down on the doorbell ringing by 70%. I then added under it the same thing in Spanish, and we got down to pretty much 0. It was a rocky start to our first home.
Oh my God.
That's dramatic.
What a sin.